Alrighty folks, so I'm going to hit up a Romanian deadlift PR here for 317. We're going to aim for 5 to 7 reps, either way it'll be a PR. And I'm going to talk about why I like an accessory based approach to building my conventional deadlift after I'm done with this set. Alrighty, I'll take that. And what I want to talk about is why I like an accessory-based approach to building a conventional deadlift. Okay, the reason why I mainly do a lot more Romanian deadlifts with straight bar, trap bar, snatch grip, and then I also do stiff legs too, right? The reason I use those two variants more often than my conventional deadlift is because they work the posterior chain muscles harder and you can do them more frequently. Okay? So, being that they're a little easier on the central nervous system, but they work the posterior chain muscles harder, I don't see a reason to do a high frequency conventional deadlift program where you beat yourself up, fry your central nervous system, make all your other lifts in the week suffer tremendously. Just a way better approach. When I conventional deadlift, I do like maybe 2 sets a week tops, and I don't even do that every single week. Like on Monday, I'm going to be aiming for 4 reps from a 2-inch deficit with 425, and then I'm going to back it off with stiff legs. And I feel it's just a much better, safer approach for myself, and it's more optimal for building muscle than conventional deadlifting all the time, because conventional deadlift is not always the best exercise to build muscle. It is a good strength builder, but it's not the best muscle builder. And I feel that if this approach works for me, that's another thing when it comes to fitness. Sometimes, people say, a cookie cutter program or a cookie cutter style training or levels of intensity have to be used. You have to find out what works for you individually as a person. And that can be different for a lot of different people out there. So if anybody out there is having trouble trying to bring up their conventional deadlift, I recommend you go through blocks of training where you focus on stiff legs and Romanians, good mornings, those sorts of movements, because those can work the hell out of your posterior chain and not impact your recovery so much. So you could also say glute and ham raises too. Like anything that works your posterior hyperextensions, those are all valuable movements you can implement. So I hope that little bit of advice helps somebody out there. Conventional deadlift struggling, do some other stuff for the chain.